1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
What is going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Back at it. Let's rotate. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. Welcome, guys, to another live stream with the Phoenix version 2. Hopefully we won't have those display lag issues that we have on last stream. Today we're doing Delta Ops from Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, we got Rafa now since the TUI. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope you all had a great weekend. Glad to be back with you. What was I saying? The version 2 of the Phoenix, if you guys remember last time, the displays here were super laggy. So what I did was I went ahead and checked on the within the Phoenix app that display synchronization setting, which hopefully shall rectify the matter, and hopefully we won't have such a laggy display anymore. We got KW Airlines in the house as well. What's up? Welcome. The airport right now is uncontrolled. I don't have any air traffic control online on VATSIM that I see, no VATSIM, so it should be a pretty easy departure out of here. Flight time is about 45 minutes down to Atlanta, and not to sound like a cliched pilot, but it's a beautiful day to fly. I have the time set back to 8 a.m. and it's live weather, and you don't see a cloud in the sky. which is what we like to see. Long time no speak, my dude. Welcome, welcome, KW. It is always a pleasure, and I believe that's Raf. Ignore the Air Portugal Embraer there. I think that is just part of the scenery or static aircraft or something like that. But not sure who that is. I think that's also part of the static scenery. We do have Delta Ops going on with Mr. Raphael today. So there we go. Let's hop in and make it happen. The passengers are boarding, and they have zero air conditioning for them in the APU, which is not to their liking, but never mind that. We'll get this programmed and ready to go so we can turn on the APU for them, and hopefully, like I said, the display lag issues are behind us. So let's go. Battery 1, battery 2. Let me see what the sounds of the sim are doing. Make sure it's loud. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me know if you guys can't hear the stream. Please start streaming more. I love your streams, and now I'm in an EasyJet. Oh, you're in a virtual airline? Nice, KW. So you should be starting to fly with us soon, my friend. Don't worry, when the weather gets colder and I stop going to YYZ, we'll stream more. That is a promise. Let's go. Boom. Smoke, no smoking sign, nav lights, crew, CVR. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to go on ground control. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's with the new update I noticed. But we're going to put everything in the right position there. And external power. Forgot to turn that on. Might want to turn that on. All the switches are in the right place. My bad. I think that's why the ground controls are going on. No? Okay. Anyways, so we're going to come over here to our EFB. We're going to start it up and load up our flight. KW says I've mastered ATC ages ago and I do real life procedures. Look at you, friend. Look at you. Tallahassee to Atlanta. There we go. And everything's good to go there. And we're going to come to our OFP. And we're going to load it up. Importing from brief. There's our flight. Tallahassee to Atlanta. And pretty heavy today, just 7,000 below our maximum zero fuel weight. All right, I'm gonna come back up here, do the APU fire test real quick. Engine number 1 fire test and engine numero 2 fire test. Good, and now do you wanna come on? No, still no. This absolutely does not matter, but I'm just OCD like that, like why aren't you working? Anyways, I'm gonna turn down the ND lights a little too bright for my liking. Hopefully the lag issue, like I said, goes away. It does feel like it's a little bit unresponsive again. Please don't do this to me. Like look, when I go like this, it takes a while. Hopefully we won't have any issues this time. All right, FMGC, we're good till 6th of September. And I'm actually gonna pull out this standby attitude indicator. And we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go McDo, ATSU, AOC, flight initialization. And here we go, we're Delta 2336. Gonna go have a good one, man. Keep up the amazing work. And yes, what's it called? I know it's late for you, KW. Thanks for checking in. Don't forget to drop that like, I'd really appreciate it. And see ya! Delta 2336 from Tallahassee to Atlanta. There we go. And we're gonna put that over here and we're gonna init request. Make sure I did my IRSs. Yep, they're on nav. Beautiful. Damn you, ground control, why don't you turn on? It bothers me. Aside from that, what are we cost indexing today? 36 and 320 is our flight altitude, cruising altitude. So did I say 36? Yes, 36. 36. And flight level 320. And it is an average ISA deviation of 15 today. So I'm gonna account for that. I'm gonna say minus, what would that be? Minus 18. Minus 18. And let's go IRSs, align that on reference, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna grab the wind data right here. And we'll put this bad boy on Unicom 122.8. Tallahassee traffic, Delta 2336, radio check.
555, how do you mean?
5 by 5. Beautiful. What's my altimeter? I'll just get it from over here. Let's get a weather check down in Tallahassee. You can load aircraft from the Fenix. Okay, thank you, GSX. Weather Kilo Tango Lima Hotel. Put that in there. Send that out. So as of 17:53, so basically 18 minutes old. Winds are coming out of the east at 6. What runway am I supposed to get off at? Take off from runway 9. Good. And the winds are coming 080. Okay, so we're good. Altimeter 3004. Oh, it's still definitely lagging, guys. I see it. Darn it. If anybody has a solution for this, let me know. Check throttle off cap. You have initial. Uh-oh. Throttle off. So what was I saying? 3004. Let's go 3004 on both sides. And good. What's that in hectopascals? Look at that lag. Oh my goodness. 1017. 1017. Okay, good. Flight plan. Getting out of here on 9er. No SID. Direct Sierra Zulu Whiskey. Okay. And then we're going to pick up the Hobbit 2 to 26 right from Bjorn. Insert that, and we'll go destination Hobbit 2, ILS 26 right. Do we have a Bjorn? Yes, we do. So we'll put that transition, and do we have a via? Let's see. So for approach into Atlanta, 26 right. So that's the initial approach fix. Okay, I think we're good with just vectors. We don't need to take it from Zello. And no SID. Okay, good. We'll just do vectors for now. No via. Insert. And let's make sure our flight plan is all good to go. Alright, this is just aligned. So we're going to go direct vector ourselves to Sierra Zulu Whiskey. Constraint, and we're going to go up to... We'll just go direct 320 since there's no ATC on and there's no SID. All right. Let's go through our flight. So we'll go plan, and we'll go. Picking up Bjorn, and then all the restrictions are there. Should be a right downwind for 26 right. Yeah, so we got all the points there nicely, and a right downwind for 26 right, and we'll pick it up at Bamboo, which is 12 miles out, just past the initial fix of Haynes. All right, works for me. Initialize the weights.
Tallahassee Traffic American 4001, radio check.
5 señor, Delta 2333.
Muchas gracias.
De nada. Delta 23333. So we got Statui flying with us today, beautiful. Let's get our weights in here. We're gonna go here. Let's see, Statui, do we see you? That's not Statui. Ah, Americano. Hold on, let me get a flight screenshot before we depart. Let's see, we'll do one with the fellas from here. Raf's parking is absolute badass. Outcast, or not outcast, outlaw. Just a pure outlaw. Like, I have no regard for the rules. Alright, we're gonna come here. Snip. We'll take it from Raf's end, and then we'll take it from Statui's end for the other screenshot. Let me save that as screenshots, live stream, beautiful. And what are we? Delta 2336 KTLH departure. Good. And we come here. Just one for the gram. And that's going to be screenshot number 2. Good. All right, hop back in. Let's load it up and get out of here. So initialize weight. So let's see. I want to cross check, make sure this is rightly loaded. I need 14,033. That's correct. And according to SimBrief, I have 143 packs. That's correct. Okay, so I'm gonna take more because I don't have to pay for it in the sim. Fuel is absolutely free of charge. So we're gonna go load instant, and that gives us the final numbers. We are above our max landing weight. Keep that in mind. 127.2 and 30.3. 127.2. It's still laggy, but it's a little bit less laggy than last time. We'll see how it holds up. Hopefully we won't get into any IMC conditions. 16 on the block fuel. All right, give me the fuel breakdown. So I need conting 1.7, 4.2 for the alternate. And final reserve 2.5. And 1.7. Boom. So fuel is in. And clear all these messages, and we're just gonna go performance, off runway 9er. Try flap configuration optimal. We won't force toga. Anti-ice will be off, packs will be on. Sync the live weather 3004, cross-checked 3 times. All right, 1 down 0.2, we got 138, 140, 141, 138, 140, and 141. 1 down 0.2 and 61. 1 down 0.2, 61 on the flex temp, and thrust reduction acceleration to engine out, all 1070 across. Beautiful. All right, squawking, we'll go mode Charlie and 2000. Let's close the pit door. And shut off, or not shut off, start our APU. So fueling is complete. We'll go fuel pumps, and we shall go seatbelt signs. Actually, we're done with the loading. We'll just go reset position. Seatbelt signs on. APU. We've got a company message we can clear right away. We'll accept the load sheet. All right. Oh, I need some H2O. Eli, I just saw your message. Sorry. What's up, Eli? Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me get some water. One sec. Buongiorno. Situi, it's good to have you back, dude. It's been a while. We missed you around here, buddy. Buddy boo. We're good to go. We are good to go. APU is on and avail. We're gonna go APU bleed. APU bleed on. And I'm gonna turn on the sounds of the sim a little bit more. Good. External power can come off and beacon light can go on. We're about to start our engines. And good. Saturi says, I've been trying to get out there with you more, but just the days have been bad for my schedule. Roger that. I know you get like on and off with your busyness. Default Tallahassee, yeah. That's why the frames are so good. Otherwise, we'd be limping. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can take a snippet. This is classic Microsoft. Yes. Of course, this all goes to our Discord server, guys. Exclamation point Discord in chat. That was hilarious. Teleportation. Got that hydraulics bouncing. All right, we're gonna push back. So we're taking runway 09er, so it's gonna be nose to the left. And I'm not gonna make a radio call for our pushback. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. So we're gonna go boom. Request pushback, and let's close all our doors and remove the trucks and all that good stuff. Parking brakes are indeed set. GPU can come off.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
All right, Situi's pushing back, doing a wheelie, classic. Raft still setting up. Oh my goodness, that is pure gold. Pure gold. I like how it's levitating too. Couldn't they at least have the nose wheel touch the ground? Nice pushback. Gotta love Microsoft and GSX.
Locking gear.
Alright. Locking gear. Skirt. Alright. Let's see what I say. Nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Alright. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead, Captain. Yes, sir. We're clear for engine start. We're gonna start engine number 1, followed by number 2. Alright, Cap. Engine number 1 and number 2 in sequence. We release parking brakes. Parking brakes released. Boom.
Releasing parking brakes. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. Thrust is idle. Squawking, mode Charlie. Confirmed with VPilot. And Clear on the left, clear on the right. We have RAF pushing back, I think. Yep. Make sure we're clear of Statui. Alright, we're good there. Alright, let's get it started. Starting engine number 1. Get the timer going. Turn up the sounds. Let's get it. Wirenet Wiseman starting again. This happened last time. What am I doing wrong here? So engine start switches are off. APU bleed is on. APU is on. Okay. Seatbelts on, whatever. Beacon, good. Let's try again.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes, set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, the indications are still kind of laggy, but it seems to be working this time. It's interesting how it wasn't starting last time. Alright, EGT building up. We got 40% N2, N1 rising, good.
Unlocking gear.
Sometimes GSX pushback is just so I know. Alright, good engine start. Let's go engine number 2.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed. Left is clear. Right is
Pushed us into the grass.
Texas runway 9 via Charlie Bravo 9.
Flight directors on both sides, good. Yeah, again, it doesn't want to start, so I'm going to turn that off, norm, and let's try it again. This is so weird. There we go. It's almost like it wants me to do it twice. And we can start at block time. Alright, there goes the starter relay. I'm gonna go engine start switches norm, APU bleed off, and APU off, and I'm gonna go taxi lights, and I'm gonna go flaps. 1 and trim was down 0.2, down 0.2 set. Let's go flight control check. Alright, flight controls, thank you. Full left, wait for the lag. Indications are correct. Neutral, full right, wait for the lag. Neutral, full aft. Neutral. Oh boy, the Fenix version 1 was working so well for me. I'm not saying for everybody, just for me. I don't know why I'm getting these lags. It does have to do with the stream as well, because off stream, when I checked on that display synchronization option in the Fenix app, it was working fine. But I guess it's just overdoing my CPU or whatever. Alright, flight control test complete. Takeoffs check. Low predictive wind shear. And auto brakes max. Ground spoilers armed. Only cabins left to go. And Tallahassee traffic. Delta 2336 is taxiing runway 09 and via Charlie Alpha Bravo. Tallahassee traffic.
Tallahassee traffic, American 4001, following Delta out to runway 9.
Hey. Alright guys. Happy Monday. Sit back and enjoy the show. Cabin's ready. It should go away, the check thing. We're clear on the left, clear on the right. I wonder if I do all, would that make the check thing go away? Or if I do this, flick this? No? I think maybe, I don't know what else to do to make that check thing go away.
Traffic, Delta 17, lining up runway.
Alright, let's see. We'll can go from the next one as well, but we'll just go from here. Oh, actually, no, we should go from here. Alright, RAF's ready to send it. It's the two sniffing our APU apparently. Alright, hold your ears. Hold on. Turn this down. Let's see.
Tallahassee traffic.
Oh, that must have been close.
Runway 9, departure to the north.
Safe flight, see you. Alright, there goes Raf. V1, rotate. Tallahassee traffic, Delta 2336 is lining up runway 09, I-4 departure to the north, Tallahassee traffic. Alright. Let's go lights. We're gonna go strobes, landing lights, and get all those good stuff on.
Traffic, Delta 17, clear runway 9, last call, start, taxi, see ya.
See ya. Alright, are we clear on the right? Clear on the right. We are clear on the left. I'll give it a second or two for separation with Raf. Alright. So we got Statui holding short, and we got ref about almost 5 miles
Atlanta
out.
traffic, American 4001 is holding short, runway 9, taking off behind a Delta.
Statui, is that like a new style of radio comms? I love it, man. You sound like an Air Force pilot now. Like, just reminds me of one of those F-22 Raptor pilots. All right. We got separation from RAF. Tallahassee traffic, Delta 2336 departing runway 09, IFR departure to the north, Tallahassee traffic. Alright guys, take off. Full volume. Let's send it. Now I don't have the engine indications being like, they're kind of laggy, so I have to approximate where the stable is. Stable, set takeoff thrust. Manflex 61 SRS auto thrust
Atlanta
blue.
traffic, American 4001 lining up behind Delta, rolling on 9.
Takeoff thrust set, check. Hundred knots. V1 rotate. Pause the rate. Gear up. Nav. 400 feet. Hold your ears, and hold your ears. Tallahassee, see ya! Here we go, thrust climb. Oh, a baby. Alright, we're in heading. We can start making our left turn here. Let's go flaps up. A little tricky with the indications lagging, but we'll make it work, hopefully. Let's continue that left turn. We'll go like 350. And ground spoilers disarm, nose lights off. I'm gonna go direct. Evac Dono, what's up? Welcome. On Twitch. Direct. Sierra Zulu Whiskey. Execute. Thrust climb, nav 320 blue. Alright, let's go autopilot. And bring you here. Good. I really got to figure out this display lag issue, man. I missed that message. Got the country boy voice going. We're in the south. Alright. 10,000 feet, landing lights off, and I'll wait till wings level. We can go autopilot off. Or not autopilot, the seatbelt signs off. Actually, we'll leave the strobes on auto. Seatbelt signs and pressurization. 4.1 on the Delta, 500 feet a minute and climbing cabin altitude 2000. Let's go ahead and work. This is a short flight. Let's go ahead and see what the weather down in Atlanta is doing. .310 at 4, we're doing 26, winds are pretty much calm. Scattered 6,000 broken, 25, 34, 20, 30, 10. So we have to go to the approach phase. Altimeter 30, 10. Um, 34. Hot down in Atlanta. 310 at 4. What's my minimums for 26 right? 1190. And then for the Hobbit 2 arrival, our first restriction we're going to need to respect is STRDR 240 or higher. So the McDo has us at 320. After that, it would be smog at 17,000 or higher. Let's see if it has that. Yep, 17 or higher. And then Hobbit 14 or higher. Ensel exactly at 12. Good. So I'm going to start my descent a little bit earlier. 240, I'll aim for like 260 at STRDR. We're going to go fix. Sierra Tango Romeo. Delta Romeo. Okay, so if I want to be at 26,000, I'm climbing up to 32,000. That's 6,000 to lose. We'll call it 21 miles before that waypoint will start a descent. Out of 18,000, we can go standard on the altimeter. And that might be RAF. Look at that. Or no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. 7,000 feet above us. Yes, it is. Look at that. Eli, it's like 45 minutes airtime. Hour and 13-minute block time. I'm gonna get a little screenshot from RAF like that. That's pretty cool. Let's go standard on the altimeter. And 1013. Good. So top of descent's already coming up in about 60 miles or so. Yeah, that's why we're doing 2 legs, Eli. Picked a couple short ones today. So if we're already 50 miles out from top of the sun, might as well make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Delta Airlines for joining us on this short service from Tallahassee to Atlanta. In about 5 minutes, or 5 to 10 minutes, we'll start our descent towards Atlanta. We've got a short flight today. The cabin crew will come around to make sure your seatbelts are secured with your seats in the most upright position, tray table stowed. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight. Weather down in Atlanta is clear skies and 34 degrees Celsius, very hot. If you're transiting in Atlanta, I'd like to wish you a safe flight in advance. Otherwise, welcome home. And again, on behalf of Delta and your first officer and cabin crew, this is Captain Simple Takeoffs. I'd like to thank you for joining us, and I hope you choose us again for your air travel needs. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. Good. We'll do a screenshot from here as well. Screenshot. Good. So let's do a quick fuel check here. We took a couple thousand extra let's see, we're approaching dawn. So according to our flight plan at dawn, we need 10.6, so we should have, considering that I took 2,000 extras, 12.6 around here. 1304, so we have 13, good. Good. It's funny, the make do has actually calculated our top of the descent way further than I have, but when I look here, that last restriction, ENSO. So to get from 17,000 to 12, I need like at least like 15, 16, 17 miles, but looks like we just have 12. So keeping that in mind, I want to be a little lower at Hobbit to meet that ENSO. Yeah, our top of climb is going to be past our calculated top of descent, so maybe we overdid it a little bit, but we'll let it get to 320, and then we'll go back down. It's kind of silly. We should have picked the lowest cruising altitude probably. But that's what SimBrief gave me. Let's see if we have any ATC yet for Atlanta. No, not yet. Interesting. Atlanta is one of the busier airspaces. Alright, 2,000 feet to go. Let's do our landing performance. So, I'm expected to land with 11,000, I have 12, so we'll subtract 1 from our current gross weight, so 138.6 will be our landing weight. And pretty dry, it looks like. It's cumulus, a little bit of cumulus clouds. Moderate cumulus, southeast, south. Interesting, okay. Well, we'll consider it dry though for now. 26 right. Apply, and so we're good with low water brakes. Factored landing distance, we need 8,200, we have 9,000 checked. And low water brakes selected. Alright, we're leveling off. And as silly as it may be, I'm going to start my descent. What a waste of gas. I'm sure in real life they'd pick a lower cruising altitude. Like, RAF's already descending. Mach, alt cruise, nav. Alright, I'm gonna select 17,000. We can go all the way down to 17,000. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna vertical speed it. So let's start a nice descent down towards Hotlanta. We'll do about a couple thousand feet a minute, see how that works out. And we're gonna go ding dong. Seatbelt signs on. So I want to be at 17,000 or higher by smog. We'll make it 1800, shallow it out a little bit. So for the ILS 26 right, again the minimums are 1190 and that is in the box. And we'll go to our RadNav. We have our localizer frequency India Golf X-Ray Zulu 110.1. Final approach course 275. Shallow this descent out a little more. All right. I wonder what airport that is. What city is this? What are we passing? Let's see. If I go to airport, KCSG. KCSG Airport is Columbus. Georgia, Columbus, Georgia. Interesting stuff. Make sure we're depressurizing as we're descending. 7 and minus 350 feet a minute. Good. Good. So we don't have any speed restrictions. That's good.
Atlanta traffic, Delta Plus between Trinity, the Hot 2 arrival to Columbus, 26 right, looking to make for like down 1, 26 plan about 10 minutes.
I'm gonna steepen the descent a little bit. So we're gonna slow it down a little bit. Concourse Charlie, yeah. Raf, lead the way. I'll go wherever you go. Charlie looks good. 26 right. You have to cross at Bravo 3 probably, or Bravo 5. Yeah, Concourse Charlie's nicely in the middle, Raf. That works out. And what was our altimeter? 3010. Okay. We can go down to 14,000. All right, we are about 100 miles now from the field. We're about 100 southwest, Hobbit to Atlantic traffic. Delta 2336 is about 100 miles west of the field. We're descending by the Hobbit to Arnab arrival for runway 26 right, right downwind for 26 right, Atlantic traffic. Beautiful. Like I said, my only issue is this display lag. Otherwise, everything going very well. I'm going to set the altimeters 3010. once and twice, and what is that? 1019 hectopascals. 1019 hectopascals, check. And you want to be at exactly 12,000 for Ensel. So I already know I'm not going to bust the 14,000 because I'm at 3,000 high and 3 miles away. So we're just going to have 4 more thousand feet to go. We can actually shallow it up a little bit. See, guys, you don't need to worry so much about LNAV and, you know, manage descent. Sometimes you can keep it old school. If you're not happy with the profile that it has provided you, just go vertical speed. And in this case, it's working out just fine. So I want to be at 12,000 leveled off exactly at Ensel. All right. What I do want to do is get another weather update, maybe, because it's past 7 o'clock, so maybe we have a new weather update down in Atlanta. So, KATL. Let's see, so 1852, yeah, we got a new one. So we'll put it in the box here. And let's see, we're at 12,000. We look like we're going to meet that restriction. And then for the ILS 26 right, we want to come in around 4,000. All right, let's go approach. Altimeter is now 3010. That's still the same. 34 degrees. Winds are 340 at 7. Not much different, but we'll update it. 340 at 7. All right, that's the only change. Check. And winds are a little bit variable, so we got to watch out for that. 300 to 010. So it's going to be coming from our right if we're doing 26 right. But the intensity is not that high. It's just 7 knots, so 7 knot crosswind check. And here we go. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, down to 280. In fact, how much spacing we got with Raf here? 5 mile spacing, we're still good. Raf, me and you are managing this ourselves without any ATC beautifully. With our spacing and everything. Sawyer's Aviation, welcome. It's been a while since you've caught a stream for sure. Good to have you back, Sawyer's Aviation. Good, good. I'm gonna go down to 4,000. Delta 2336, descent 4,000. Down to 4,000, Delta 2336. Thrust idle, open descent.
Atlanta traffic, Southwest 922, clear 26 right, taxi to the gate.
$70 miles out.
I thank you, appreciate that. Where are you flying to?
Brendan, welcome, welcome, sir. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome, Brendan. So, guys, descending out of 10,000, I'm going to bring the speed down to 250. And I'm going to go landing lights.
Night traffic. Southwest 922 crossing 26 left.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 2336. We're about 20 miles west of the field, descending by the Hobbit 2 RNAV arrival for 26 right. Atlanta traffic. All right. Good to go down to 4,000. Pretty standard stuff. Good luck with the frames in ATL. Yeah, that's true, man. I don't know why my display is doing this. I know for a fact it has to do with the stream, because like I said, when I tick that option of display synchronization in the Fenix app, offline when I did a test flight, everything was smooth again, no lag on the displays. But as soon as I stream, because it's CPU intensive and the displays are CPU intensive, look at those clouds that just updated, completely went away. That's cool. Yeah, it lags again, but it's not a problem when you're visual. But if I'm in the IMC, I honestly guys, I don't know how to do it like this. I can do an auto land if we're doing an ILS, but aside from that, that's pretty tricky. Just look at that lag. And again, I don't know if you guys have any ideas. I think before Scott, well, I'm not sure if Scott's watching, but he had mentioned maybe changing some cloud settings or whatever from ultra to lower, and I didn't try it because at the time I ticked that option in the Fenix and it seemed to solve the issue, but I never tested it on a stream till now. So Atlanta's very green state, Georgia. Let's get our LS push buttons on so we can see the glider slope. Look, 11 miles out from the field right there. Fields should be about 2 o'clock, 10 miles. Field in sight. I'm going to slow it down to 210 knots now. Alright, 210 is set. Scott, welcome man. So you are watching. Mine happens during heavy clouds. It's weird. Yeah,
Crossing 5,404 right now, with 400 feet right now.
I'm stumped. I have no idea, guys. No idea why the displays are so laggy. Beautiful spacing still with RAF. Going down to 4,000 feet. Yeah, exactly, Scott. So it has nothing to do with the hardware. Because even for me, like even though it's a 3060, it was the version 1 was working absolutely fine. PMDG works 100% exactly, Scott. It's a Fenix V2 issue. A little bit annoying, man, because both my flights, like the one to Vancouver and now to here, have been VMC conditions. So if there's IMC, I don't think I can fly according to these instruments. It's just way too laggy. We're gonna end up in the dirt. So what I'm guessing, Scott, is next time I'm in IMC weather, just do an auto land. If it's an RNAV approach, then I can't. I'll have to take a runway that has an ILS, or just divert. It's weird. Not much chatter on the forums. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really been looking. I was just kind of crossing my finger that when I ticked that display synchronization thing that it would work, because it did work, but it's the first time I'm seeing it on stream and it seems like it's like this again. But hopefully they'll come out with a fix. Brendan says all default sceneries including Charlotte. FSDT has a pretty good Charlotte scenery. My sim was lagging yesterday even trying to adjust QNH. Yeah, it's something with the Fenix displays, Brendan, and I know you have an amazing spec as well with your setup. So it's definitely not a computer performance thing. Yeah, it's all these defaults. So Atlanta's default, Tallahassee that we departed was default, and Charlotte will be default as well. Yes, sir. And guys, if you're joining, don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate it if we can get to at least 15 likes on today's stream. Atlanta traffic, Delta 2336 is established on a right downwind runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. All right. So we're leveled 4,000, looking all right. We got downtown Atlanta, or some simple computer rendition of it anyway. Raf says, I've been seeing it happening more often, more on the higher specs. Really? What the hell? That's counterintuitive. Let's get a zoom in on that downtown ATL, yep. If it wants to load, Eli. Right now it just looks like wildfire just took out the whole city or something. Everything's crispy. Now it's starting to load. There we go. We got the stadium over there. Scott says, off to dinner. I'm visiting my office this week in Louisville. Have a good flight. All right, Scott, enjoy your dinner, man. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Scott. Appreciate you, sir. I got a mid-range PC and it hasn't happened to me at all. Yeah, Raf, I honestly no idea, man. I'm stumped for words. I'm just gonna deal with the cards that have been dealt. Can't really keep complaining about it. All right, let's see if we have Raf in sight. It's a little hazy out there. I don't have him in sight yet, but we're gonna wait for Raf to turn his turn base before we do our turn, so we don't cut him off. Making right turn soon, Roger. Yeah, 26 right, ILS 26 right, Scott. Ben Stadium looks semi-okay. Yeah, once it loads, it's fine. It's just a matter of getting it to load. Yeah, like the CRJ runs just fine. The PMDG runs just fine. It kind of breaks my heart because I was so looking forward to the version 2 of Fenix, guys. And like I said, overall, like the frames in terms of performance of the aircraft itself, it's not necessarily noticeably worse in my opinion. I have cranked up my graphic settings a little bit, but it's just a display thing. It is just a display issue. Alright, speed check, flaps 1. Give me flaps 1. And why aren't my flaps extending? Oh, they did, okay. You just can't see it much. So that's interesting. You really barely can tell if it's flaps 1 in an Airbus, or I guess so. I'm gonna go 180. There's Raf. There he is. Brendan says they've got to fix the nose behavior too. Need a hot fix, but fast. Yes, sir. Last time when I landed in Vancouver, it was fine, but then I did a test flight after that, and the nose slammed. It did slam on landing. Delta 2336, turn right heading 160. Right turn heading 160, Delta 2336. Atlanta traffic, Delta 2336, turning right base, runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Parking Charlie 42, roger. I'll just follow you, Raf. Good, so we want to be at 14,000 feet by Bamboo, which is right there. Kind of vectoring a little bit of a skewed right base just so I can properly intercept the ILS at the Bamboo. Delta 2336, turn right heading 180. Right heading 180, Delta 2336. Delta 2336, you are 3 miles from Bamboo, turn right heading 220. Maintain 4,000 until established. Clear for the ILS. Approach 26 right. Okay, right turn heading 220. Maintain 4,000 until established. Clear for the ILS. 26 right. Delta 2336. There we go. Loke captured. That was quick. And we'll go approach mode and autopilot 1 and 2. And looking good. Maybe we can see if we can tweak. Like I said, I don't think it's the graphic settings, but I kind of want to fool myself to think that I have a chance at fixing this. Maybe we can tweak my graphic settings before we take off again. I don't know. But looking forward to the Charlotte flight. Atlanta traffic, Delta 2336, established on localizer runway 26 right, 12 mile final, Atlanta traffic. Alright, here comes glide, 12 miles out. Give me flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 2. Good. Did we activate the approach phase or did it automatically activate? Nope. Okay, activate approach phase. 137 on the landing speed. 10 miles out. I could start to slow it down. Let's go 170. Alright, we'll go fully lit up. Cabin ding. Ground spoilers. Auto brakes low. 9 miles out. Let me turn on the sounds for you guys for the landing. 8 miles up. Let's go gear down. Gorgeous. Thank you. And let's go managed. Speed check, flaps 3. And speed check, flaps full. Gotcha. Gear down, 3 greens, no red, flaps full indicated. ECAM memo landing, no blue. Clear to land. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. Alright.
Traffic, Delta 12, 17, clear, good drive.
Roger, we see Raf right there exiting. He's going to go to the Charlie concourse. We shall follow him there. We have 6 knots from the right, which is commensurate with our information we received here. 340 at 7, we're doing 26, so yep, it makes sense. It's coming from the right, and 7 knots. Microsoft getting it right for once. All right, 1,000.
1,000.
Take off and land. There we go. And oh yeah, recording on. Airport chart on. All right, let's get it. My plane. All right, I'm gonna try to go visual here because the display lags. We are 2 red, 2 white on the PAPs. 3 red, 1 white correcting. A little high, or a little low rather.
500.
Echo fly.
Alright, 2 red, 2 white. Bring it back down.
400.
Oh boy, what's with the frames? Eli, you were right, man. What's with the frames?
300.
This is a default. Default
100
scenery.
above.
2 red, 2 white. Pretty good visual approach here.
200.
Disregard the glide slope at this
Minimum.
point. Runway in sight, continue.
100.
A little bit of 7 knots from the right, check.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, the nose, oh my goodness, the nose, oh my goodness. They have got to fix that. That nose wheel dropped down to hell. Spoilers, reverse green. Oh, 70 knots, check. Welcome down to Atlanta, guys. And let's clear the runway here. Alright. That was fun. Smash the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Let me cross the hold short line. Alright, I think for Concourse Charlie, we can go left and then cross 26 left at Bravo 4. Atlanta traffic, Delta 2336 is clear of runway 26 right, taxiing to Concourse Charlie via Bravo 4, crossing 26 left at Echo Foxtrot 3, Atlanta traffic.
They'll be parking on the same concourse as me. Nice.
Beautiful. I don't even know who that was. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. Clear of the hold short line. Stop recording.
party in Atlanta.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Swords Aviation says, welcome to Atlanta. Yes, sir. Let's go. Flight time, 49 minutes. So 4 minutes more than our scheduled flight time, which is fine. We'll go landing lights and runway turnoff and APU. Beautiful. And let's bring you guys over here. And we'll go over here. Ulysses 183 on Twitch says hi. Hello, welcome. Alright, I'm gonna cross it over here. Make sure we're clear on the left and put our strobes back on and runway turn off since we're crossing. Good, how are you, sir? We just landed in Atlanta. We have one more leg to go to Charlotte. Hopefully the frames at Charlotte will be more forgiving. Alright, Concourse Charlie. Alright, we'll park right there by Raf. Ulesi says, I'm trying to improve my English. Can you help me? Well, I'm going to have to charge you for English lessons. You can't do that during the stream, though. Alright, relax, Tiller. I don't know why I always have to put counter forces in you and you want to just pull to one side, but relax, Tiller. Relax. We're going to come here. Alright. Alright, parking brake set, and we're gonna go pressure check on the parking brake, looks good in the green, and we're gonna go APU bleed, and whoops, turn off all these guys, turn off all these guys, seatbelt signs off, engines, engine number 2 can come off, engine number 1 can come off, TCAS standby and standby on there. Good. We can open the cockpit door, turn off the predictive wind shear, unlock. Good. And we're gonna come here, go GSX deboard. Sorry to make you go deaf. My bad. Alright, there it is. Let's get a quick screenshot with Raf here. Alright, we can turn off our beacon lights as well. There we go. save that. We'll call it Delta 2336 Atlanta arrival. And then we'll do one from RAF side as well. It's two different liveries. Mine's kind of like a more cream color, it looks like. So let's do a screenshot from this side as well. The passenger bus is coming. With the gate, with the jetway connected. Gotta love it. Gotta love GSX. Save that. Save as. Alright, good. Like I said, guys, I don't know how much tweaking my graphics settings would do, but what I could do, I guess, is these settings that are specifically known to be intensive on my CPU, maybe I could turn down a little bit. So terrain level of detail, we'll turn it down. We'll go glass. I know these two settings for sure, they affect your CPU a lot. Just kind of going wild guess here. Doubt it's going to make a difference, but whatever. I know, you know what? While I go to the lab and get ready for the second one, I guess we can go ahead and just we don't need to worry about all the deboarding stuff. We can just go ahead and run the replay, I'd say. So what I'm gonna do is leave you guys with the replay while I go set up the second, or take a lab break, and then come back and set up the second stream. So let's go reset position, and we're gonna go disconnect from VATSIM. That's an important one. We're gonna go panel states. Well, actually, let's go ground services. Close all our doors and stuff like that. And we'll go ready, activate. It's gonna bring it to the ready state. Good. Close all the doors. Okay, good to go. And we'll arm the ground spoiler, and flaps should be full. Bring up the volume. All right. Let me show you guys the landing rate. Ooh, we got minus 91. Was it in the touchdown zone? I hope so. It looked like it was. It was a little floaty, but smooth landing, minus 91. And let's see, Sim Toolkit Pro, it gave us minus 83. So certified butter on that one. Center line, just before the 2,000 footers. We'll take it. We'll take that.
300.
Oh, that was butter. Alright guys, I'll be right back. All right. Let's get a plane spotter point of view. Fix our spoilers real quick. All right. Boom. Let's see us bring it in. Go over here. All right, let's check it out. Beautiful. We'll take that any day of the week. Let's get a side angle from kind of like here. All right. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here, main menu, and then we'll load back into Atlanta. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go over here and make a new flight plan real quick. So, new flight. We'll call it Delta. We'll keep the same call sign, I guess. 23. You know what? We'll add one to it. 2337. Departing Atlanta to Charlotte. Fenix Airbus A320 units pounds generate. Make sure there's no crazy weather on our way, which there doesn't seem to be any. Perfect. And then I'm gonna pre-file VATSIM. Delta 2337, 33,000 feet to Charlotte. File plan, check. All set in the turnaround, but letting you depart first. Roger. Let me see. Wait for this to come to the main menu. Good. I thought it's gonna freeze. All right, Atlanta to Charlotte. Raf, which gate are you at? Which gate? Which concourse? Are you still at the Charlie? I'll come right there again. Taxi, parking gates, Charlie. Yeah, I'll come to like Charlie 46 or something like that. Charlie 42? Perfect. Eli says my Microsoft uninstalled. What do you mean, Eli? How could it just uninstall by itself? That's so random. I've never heard of that before. Just randomly uninstalling on you like that. Looks like X-Plane's treating you better than Microsoft, Eli. I see all the was it Zebo or whatever you fly in X-Plane? I don't know, you were flying the Tolus the other day. I saw the Spirit Tolus. That looked pretty cool, man. it's moving. I'm hoping it'll just go to the main menu because I don't want to exit and start it again. It's going to take a while to load. Come on, you can do it. I had Microsoft installed literally last night. No clue, Eli. Come on. See, it's moving. Come on. You can do it. Never mind install, you just couldn't probably find it in the list of add remove programs. I'm hoping it doesn't go all the way to the end and then it freezes. Raph says I have both Explain and Microsoft as shortcuts. Yeah, same here. Nice, we're at 14 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all. I think at this point, if I were to just Control-Alt-Delete and start it again, it would have worked out better for us. Oh well. Might as well grab another bottle of water while we can. One second. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete this, isn't it? Come on. Come on, Sim. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna Control-Delete this. Let me throw you guys to the beer back. Control-Alt-Delete. Should have just done this from the beginning, I suppose. But it was moving. Alright, start it again, no problem. No trouble at all. Launching game, Roger. Good. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Wait for this bad boy to load. Looks like we still don't have any ATC online. Or no, we have tower and yeah, we have tower online. Right? I think that's what I see here. Scott says, sent you a donation in PayPal. Scott, thank you so much, brother. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you. Does my tip link not work, Scott? Like you're doing it through the description in my YouTube channel, right? I'm pretty sure the tip link in the description should work as well. That way you'll have your thing pop up and everything. I appreciate you, Scott. Thank you, sir. Let me add your name to the thing. Beautiful. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you, man. 757. Stream ticker. Can change this TBD to Mr. Scott. Beautiful. Thanks, Scott. Forgot to add something to it? Oh, like a message or? All I want for Christmas, guys, is the Fenix to behave. All I want for Christmas is for the displays to work smoothly like they used to, and for the nose wheel not to touch down aggressively. Whoop. Nope, we can't play that. That's for the end. Let's see. This song is called Nature, hence the bird noises. Once they fix that nose wheel slamming down, yep. Yeah, our nose wheel slammed down pretty hard on that landing. That's your only issue right now. I mean, I'd rather deal with the nose wheel slamming than the display lag, because that's kind of debilitating. Like, you can't fly in IMC, whereas the nose wheel slamming, whatever, it doesn't really affect my stream, but there we go. So we'll go Hotlanta and Charlie 42. I believe that's where RAF is. I'll go to 46. And should we do live? Should we do nighttime or should we do daytime? I don't even know. It kind of makes me nervous with the display lag looking like that, and if I want to do a visual approach, I'd rather have some daylight, to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of thinking about all these different factors. Let's go fly. And we'll hop on VATSIM as well. Let's pause the music and turn up the sounds of the sim. Good. Looking good. Back in Atlanta, we got a China Eastern 7-3. I don't know what that's doing over here, but never mind that. Delta 2337. Here we go, guys. Let's get to Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, let me turn the sound down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Officially deaf. Alright, let's get one quick screenshot with RAF here before we go. Then we'll do a pretty quick setup here. And we got VATSIM online. I got my PDC right now. Okay, we'll call it Delta 2337 Atlanta departure. Good. And all these photos always go in the simple screenshots channel on my Discord, which is !Discord in chat. Let me pull it up for you guys in case somebody wants to join later on and I'm not live. Discord. Boom. Alright, the link should pop up. Let's see what we got. We got a PDC clearance. Good, beautiful. So we got a PDC, we're good to go. Let us go over here. Parking brake set, thrust is idle. Beautiful. And we can bring the sounds of the sim back up for you. Good. Battery 1. Battery 2. External power on. Emergency exit lights arm. No smoking auto. Nav lights. Cruise supply. Oxygen on. CVR, let's see. Oh, it works now. Ground control check. And we'll go captain from captain in person. We'll align our aiders and we'll go here. And we'll go wait for the FMGC thing to pop up. Maybe in the meantime we can go to our iPad here, our EFB. And we can pull up the like a phoenix, you burst in with fire. Atlanta to Charlotte. Looks good to moi. And I'm gonna go import that. We're gonna come over here, FMGC, we're good till 6th of September, beautiful. We're gonna go ATSU, flight initialization. There we go, we are Delta 2337. Good. Init request. And meanwhile, I'm gonna get a quick weather down in Atlanta, see if it updated. Knock on wood, it seems a little bit more responsive now. So as of 1852, so that's an hour old. That's a threat. We should look for a, see if we can get a more up-to-date weather. But 340 at 7, so it hasn't really changed. 3010 on the altimeter, let me set that. Oh guys, look. It's, okay, right now it's behaving like how it did off-stream. So it looks like it's, again, knock on wood, I guess it's a little bit better now. We'll see. I'm not going to get too excited too fast because I have learned better over the years of simming. Things can change quick, especially when you're streaming with all that load on your PC. But so far so good. Cost index on today's flight is going to be 25 at 330. 25, 330. Oh yeah, it feels a lot more responsive. Thank you, thank you, thank you, flight sim gods. Please let this be the case throughout the whole flight. Plus 15 on the international standard atmosphere deviation, so it's a little bit hotter. So we're gonna go plus, what was it, 15? So minus 20 on the temp. IRSs, we're gonna align that on reference, and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go wind. We're gonna request wind. And then we're gonna tune in the ATIS frequency is, you know what guys, I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe the settings that I made, the tweaks that I made to my CPU intensive graphic settings, so the glass cockpit refresh rate and the terrain level of detail, maybe cranking those down has worked, because that's the only thing I changed. Mine always starts mid-flight, FYI. Oh, your lag? Well, last time, Scott, it started right from the ground, so I'm hopeful. We'll see. What's the ATIS frequency? 125.55. Okay, my radio is stuck. 125.55, no problem. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. One, 55. We don't seem to hear it. This doesn't, I don't think this is modeled in the Fenix, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the text data here. Information November. I have information November. It is as of 2252. So still waiting for it to load. Simultaneous departures, expect RNAV off the ground, departing runway 26 left, expect RNAV off the ground, departing runway 27 right. So let's see what we got. We got expected runway assignment is that's okay. So I'm gonna set up for whatever's closer to me taxi wise. So I'm gonna expect 26 left for departure here. I'm gonna go departure 26 left. What do I use as a SimBrief alternative for explaining 12? Because when I use SimBrief for TOLUS, it says I'm overweight. Huh. I always use just the, if I don't have the proper SimBrief profile from somewhere, I just use the default A320 or whatever the aircraft is, and it works out fine for me. If it says SimBrief zero fuel weight for TOLUS says I'm overweight. Because SimBrief usually adjusts whether you're, like, if you're limited by your landing weight or whatever, it has a little note in red that lets you know. Otherwise, it should be all fine. 26 left. Okay, good. What is my SID out of here? The Phil 3 RNAV departure. Phil 3 RNAV. Are we doing the Hartsfield transition? Fill. So no transition, I guess. So fill 3, no transition, insert, and then for our arrival, we're doing Jones 3, 36 right. From the transition point, Centler. And do we need a via? No via today. Let's see, well, I'll double check that. Do I need to do it via HECM or not? Let's come over here. So in order to do that, I'm gonna open up my chart. I'm gonna do 36 center, was it? 36 right. 36 right, okay. So 36 right. I'm gonna get that out here and pinned. Okay, so same deal as HECM is just the initial fix, so we don't need it. Insert, and let's go plan constraints. We're gonna come here, 2, 6 left. So we're gonna compare this against our SID. What do we got?
Scott became a simple.
Oh, I think your
Takeoffs
membership
member.
just renewed, Scott. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for being a simple captain for months now, Scott. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. Thank you. Just so happen to renew right now, I think. Okay, top altitude is 10,000 feet. Boom. And we're gonna go off 26 left. Climb heading 275 intercourse, intercept course. Whoops. 276 to MPass. And then Zealand at 250 knots. Good. Smog. Fill. Good. And we're out of here for a left base arrival into Charlotte. Good. Hopefully we'll have Atlanta Center come online as well. And let's just forget about the GSX stuff right now. I'm just going to go run a roll here. We're going to go mass and balance. We're going to go plan. Take a little bit more. We'll take like 15,000. 14, fine. 14.8. That's fine. Insert. Above the maximum. Right at the maximum landing weight. 126.2 and 29.5. 126.2 and 29.5. It definitely feels faster again. It definitely feels good. Let's see if it keeps it up, or like if Scott said, if halfway throughout the flight it'll get laggy again. We'll see. 1.7 on the conting. .5 on the taxi fuel. And alternate, I'll call it 4 and 2.5 on the final reserves. alternate 4 and 2.5 on the final reserves. And block fuel 14.7, I'll call it. Good. And the only thing left to do is our performance calc to get out of here on 2.6 left. So off runway 26 left, it is dry. We're gonna go anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, optimal flaps, calculate. What do we get? 37, 40, 40, and neutral on the trim. So 37, 40, 40, neutral on the trim. And for my flexing, we're flexing 67 and 2000. 67, 2000. Cockpit preparation done. Good. And squawking 4714. 4714. We'll go squawk more Charlie, confirmed, and make sure the information November is still current. So we got November, good. And let's go APU. So we'll go fuel pumps and seatbelt signs and master switch and start the APU. There we go. Whoops, sorry folks. Don't want to deafen you. And we're gonna do nose back, push back nose left. And Atlanta Tower is 119.1. Wait for the APU to kickstart. There we go. Never mind the rudder droop. The hydraulics aren't on yet. Alright. ATC, or APU rather, seems to be on and good to go. We're going to cancel our company message real quick because you know me, it bothers me. We're going to go here, we're going to go here, we're going to go load sheet, accept, check. Alright. Available APU bleed.
Atlanta Airport departure
oh, the ATIS
information
works now.
offer 2352 Zulu.
Now the ATIS wants to work.
330 at 7. Visibility 10. 6,000 staggered. Ceiling 25,000.
Oh, it just changed to Oscar, that's why.
Temperature 33. 2.21. Altimeter 3011. Simultaneous departure.
3011.
Departing runway 26 left. 27.
11.
Expect our nav off the ground departing runway 26 left. Expect our nav off the ground departing runway 27 right. Runway 27 right departure of taxiway with the operations in effect. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instruction. Notices to air mission. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on all ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Alright, we got information Oscar. Tower is 119.1.
Atlanta Airport departure information Oscar 23.
So let's go 119.1. Boom, done. 19.1 for tower. Let's see, do we need to call for pushback? Call at appropriate end of ramp. So we don't need to say anything for the push. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a push then. Let's go ground services. Parking brakes is indeed set. We're gonna go GPU can come off, shocks and cones can come off. Good. And we can go beacon lights, about to start the engines, and nope, not FSLTL, my bad. I'm gonna go GSX. And we're gonna go prepare for pushback, and it's gonna be a pushback nose left. 426 left. Got the clouds building up. The cumulus clouds. Ooh. Got some cumulonimbus going, or not cumulonimbus, some nimbostratus perhaps. Some gray clouds over here. No, Raf, I'm at gate Charlie 42, bro. Right beside you, sir. Or is that not you? Well, that's a 7-3 actually. Yeah, you're right, Raf. I thought that was you. What I can do is maybe get off VATSIM and connect again, maybe? I don't know. I'll do that. Okay, back on VATSIM now. On my thing, I'm showing Charlie 42, or Charlie, and then I have my, yeah, Charlie 46. Sorry, Charlie 46. Yeah, Ralph, it should be correct. Maybe you're on me. I don't know. So pushback nose to the left. Hopefully it's not that glitch. Remember back in the day, Raf, sometimes when I logged onto VATSIM I couldn't see anybody? I hope it's not that glitch going on right now. I hope that's not the case. Oh man.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, releasing parking brakes, you got it.
Commencing push.
Alright, APU bleed on, APU on, beacon lights on. So let's see if it behaves this time and turns on the first try or not. Starting engine number 1. Oh yeah, look at those responsive engine indications. Oh baby, love to see that. Love to see that. N2, EGT rising. And 1. Wait for that oil pressure and temperature. Got 32%, 33%. Here we go. Oil pressure building, oil temperature rising. We're getting a good start. Good. Oh, it is you? You switched to the 7.3? Raf, were you with the 7.3 this whole time, or were you with the A320? I didn't even pay attention, to be honest. So yeah, if I could see you, that's fine. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Screenshot, screenshot. Snip. Snip. Gotcha. Oh man. I love it.
Please set parking brakes.
Set parking brakes, you got it. And starting engine number 2.
Good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
I'm gonna save that screenshot. Absolutely hilarious. Delta 2337 KATL Departure. Departure number 2. Math skills. Yeah, it takes a lot of balance to do that, to pull that off, Brendan. Look at him. Oh my god. Love these shenanigans. Just like all
648 at Bravo.
realism completely out the door.
Right turn on Echo to the ramp. Have a good night.
Alright, block time coming on. We got 2 good engines. APU, APU. We'll go taxi lights and we'll go flaps 1. Flaps 1 and trim is neutral, that's checked, and we'll go auto brakes max, ground spoilers armed. Let's go takeoff config. Wait for the slats to come down, good. Takeoff config checked, and we'll go boom, boom, boom. And flight controls. So there he goes with the bypass pin, thank you. Flight control test please and thank you. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna come over here. All right, so last time it was laggy AF. So let's see now. Better, still kind of laggy, but better. Left, neutral, full right, neutral, full aft on the elevator, and neutral, forward, neutral. All right, rudder check please. Full right deflection, neutral. We got full left rudder deflection, neutral. And flight control test complete. What sort of gravity did you enter in the McDo? Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Fully established on ILS runway 26 right.
Gateway 1293, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land, winds 3307.
Clear to land, copy wind for gateway 1293.
Alright, I'm going to hold short spot 3 November. You guys can't see it, but it's pretty much right here. It's not labeled because of the default scenery, but never mind that.
Atlanta Tower, JetBlue 2513, approaching spot 1 south for the taxi 27 right with Oscar. JetBlue 2513, Atlanta Tower, keep it rolling. Lima,
It actually feels
Lima
pretty
Charlie
smooth
to
right
27
now.
right.
What am I getting FPS wise?
Lima,
I'm
Lima
getting
Charlie
30,
to 27
28,
right,
30.
JetBlue
Oh, never mind.
2513.
Now it's 26. Now it's 28. Okay, never mind. It seems smoother than I thought it was. I'm going to stop here and stop it right there. And Atlanta ground. Good evening. Delta 2337 is at spot 3 November with information Oscar ready taxi 26 left.
Delta 2337, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, taxi right, Foxtrot.
26 left via Foxtrot, Delta 2337.
Delta 1217, Atlanta Tower, if you're my frequency, follow the company in front of you, 26 left.
We'll follow company, Delta 1217, thank you.
Let's go. Excited for this, guys. The Fenix showing me a sliver of hope in terms of performance improvement. That just got my energy level all the way up. All I want for Christmas is a smooth Fenix. All right, not looking too bad, not looking too shabby, folks. So Foxtrot is the first one. We're gonna go 26 left via Foxtrot. Beautiful.
Control aircraft, Atlanta Tower, be right back in about 1 to 2 minutes.
So Raf, luckily I see everybody. I see the Southwest. As long as I'm not having issues, and the stream doesn't look bad, should be fine. But if I can't see others, then that's a problem. Alright, taxi lights are on, good to go. So he gave us 26 left via Foxtrot, but we have, like, Foxtrot ends at Golf, so I have to veer left here on Echo. He should have said Foxtrot, Golf, Echo.
Atlanta Tower's back.
And Tower, confirm Delta 2337 can turn on to Golf there from Foxtrot to Echo.
Delta 2337, yes sir. Foxtrot merges into Echo, so just continue taxi by Foxtrot Echo.
Foxtrot Echo, Delta 2337. Good. Someone's landing right now on 26 right. Or a nice flare. It's coming like almost a tail strike. There's a lot of flare there. They always do that in Atlanta. Keep you guessing, Scott. All right. I'm going to put the ND a little bit brighter, and I'm going to stop the chrono so we can start it back up when we're ready to take off. And so takeoff briefing, it's going to be...
Gateway 1293 at Bravo 6, cross 26 left, join Echo to the ramp, good night.
It's going to be Phil 3 RNAV departure to the east.
Take out there to the ramp.
First officer, anything you see below V1, you call it that you don't like, and I'll reject. And anything between V1 and rotate, or anything under V1, you call it, I'll reject. Anything between V1 and rotation, I'm gonna reject the takeoff for loss of directional control, engine fire, or engine failure. Anything else beyond V1, we're taking it up in the air, and depending on the severity, we'll probably do a right downwind back to Atlanta. Any questions? No. Okay, thank you. Good.
JetBlue 2513, RNAV the football, runway 27 right at Lima Charlie, clear for takeoff.
Alright, RNAV football from Lima Charlie 27 right, cleared for takeoff, JetBlue 2513.
Delta 2337, RNAV to impasse from your 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV impasse 26 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2337. Alright, we're cleared for takeoff.
Atlanta Tower, Canada 7249 ILS 27 left.
Air Canada 7249, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, you're clear to land, and when able, stay parking.
As clear as we can get on the
27
left.
left, we'll take
right,
any
rather.
parking. Air Canada 7249.
Roger.
Alright, I just need to do the TCAS and then we're out of here. Alright. TCAS. And we'll go... Flight attendants, please prepare for departure. Alright. Let's go. No delay.
Delta 1217, Atlanta Tower, full length from your 26 left, line up and wait.
Stable, set takeoff thrust. Manflex 67 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set. Check. Got some winds from the right, I can feel it, left rudder. Under knots, check. Yep, crosswind 7 knots, left rudder, maintain center line. V1, rotate. Pause, we're ready to climb. Gear up. Nav. Lot smoother. So far, a lot smoother, guys, than last time. Oh, no. Did I speak too soon? It's a little laggy, but it's still bearable.
Delta 1217, RNAV to impasse from your 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to impasse, 26 left to takeoff, that's perfect.
Thousand feet, thrust climb, auto thrust, right turn. Tower, Delta 2337, 2.6 climbing, 1010,000 RNAV impasse.
Delta 2337, unfortunately this is where it ends. Switch to advisories approved. Have a good night, sir.
Over the advisory, thanks for the ATC, Delta 2337, see ya.
JetBlue 2513, you as well. Switch to advisories approved. Have a good night, sir.
Over advisory, thanks for the ATC, JetBlue 2513.
Flaps up.
Air Canada 7249, exit right when able.
Ground spoilers, disarm.
At
Nose legs.
either November or uniform. Cross runway 27 right, join Mike to the ramp. Good night.
Exit right when able. We're going to be
Climb
taking
coming, keep that
November
climb
cross
coming.
27 right and Mike to the ramp. Air Canada 7249. See you.
Alright, this is fun. I'm going to keep hand flying for now. We'll keep it on tower even though we've been... Actually, I might need to make a call, don't I? 122.8. Atlanta traffic, Delta 2337, departed runway 26 left, 5,000 climbing 10, 10,000 via the failed 3 RNAV departure, IFR departure to the east. Last call, Atlanta traffic. Alright. Let's keep the attitude right on the dead center on those flight directors. Eli says fix the weight thing, good.
And then traffic does plus between 3,000 coming up via the Philippines launch out of
Easy does it. Nice and easy inputs. Beautiful sunset in X-Plane in Atlanta right now. Yeah, Eli, the sunsets and the sunrises, really, the way they reflect off of surfaces in X-Plane, especially the way they reflect off like wet or damp runway surfaces, is just second to none, man. It's the little details that X-Plane kind of nails down, but the overall like beauty of the sim, obviously you got to give it to Microsoft. Look at that. And the frames are alright. Let's do a frame check. What are we doing here? 30? Meh. Meh. Alright, 9,000. And we're going to keep it coming, actually. Keep the climb coming. We're going up to 33,000 feet. 33 check. And what's the temperature? 13 degrees SAT. I'm not going to worry about icing here. Let's be good pilots. I know in real life, if I was a pilot, I bet you the captain would make fun of me. He's like, you're so paranoid, you're putting the anti-ice for like a little bit of cloud here. Eli says check screenshots, or Raf says check screenshots, Roger. Yeah, engine anti-ice going off. Ridiculous. Can't be too safe. Alright, 10,000 feet. We're going to go landing lights and seatbelt signs. What's our cabin altitude? 500 and climbing, 2,800, 3.8 on the Delta. Let's go autopilot. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is get the weather down in Charlotte because this is going to be a really short flight. It's going to come at us pretty quickly. So I'm going to go here, weather, it's, what was it? Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. Send it. So far so good, still kind of smooth. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. So let's see, as of 1952, that's 25 plus 8, so 33 minutes ago, 320 at 3. So wind's pretty much calm down in Charlotte. 10 statute mile, good visibility. Broken layer of clouds at 25,000 feet. Temperature 30. Altimeter 3009er. And the winds are 320 at 3 knots. I'm trying to escape the nighttime in Atlanta. Engine's going to overheat with how hot it has been down here. Yeah, Atlanta's been freaking hot. But like I said, Rafa, I'm always favorable towards the warm weather than cold weather. Always. What's my minimums for ILS 36 right? It is 927 feet. Alright, next thing I want to do is I want to check if there is any ATC. So Atlanta Center is still not online. Wishful thinking. Fine. What else? What else? Let's put a fixed ring for our descent. so we don't lose any situational awareness. I'll even show you guys the star. So we're slated on arriving via, we're going to pick up the star, the standard terminal arrival route from Sentler. That's going to be our transition. We want to be at Cup at 240 or higher, then between 260 and 17,000 by Cake. And we have all these restrictions, and we're going this way, Chell at 7,000. So it's going to be a left base for 36. For 36 right. Might as well show you the ILS as well. We're going to probably pick it up from Jenda or Lancer or even Sikdu. Probably Sikdu or Lancer. Let me see where we have it from. Let me just make sure those restrictions were there too. So Cup 240, it has us a 3, Cake 260, and so it would have us 21, that's fine. Jones 13, Dub 12,000, and it should be Shell at 7,000. Okay, good. So basically the only restriction I need to worry about for the fixed ring would be the first one, 240. We'll aim at like 260 at Cup. How about that? So we'll put a fixed ring around it. Kilo Uniform Papa, and Papa. So if I want to go down to altimeter standard, passing through a transition altitude, a little bit late there. 1013. Good. So passing 200 for 330. If I go down from 330 to 260, that's 7,000 feet to lose. We'll multiply that by 3, that's 21. Add a little bit for a good measure, we'll call it 23. And we shall start our descent in about 80 miles. Good. Next thing we can do is check out the Discord screenshotters that Raf was mentioning. Alright, let's show you guys what's going on here. We got the beautiful Frontier screenshots from Eli from yesterday, actually. Looks gorgeous. X-Plane 12. Very nice, Eli. Very nice. And let's see Eli's landing. Ooh. That flare was a tad bit late, if I'm to judge it, Eli. But aside from that, nice landing. Look at that. Let's get a full screen. Raf, that's gorgeous, man. Maybe I should have flown. If I knew my display will stop lagging, I would have done real time. Beautiful, guys. Everything looking good. Hey Eli, if every single landing was butter, then there would have been no room for improvement, and that would have been boring, right? We could use a challenge. And by the way, Eli, next Sunday, guess who's going for a nice 9-hole round of golf? Yours truly. Now, of course, I'm not going to be driving it out of there like 300-yarder like you are, but if I could get 150 to 200, not even 200, if I could get 150, I'll be happy with myself like last time. 9 holes, because the last time I went to a driving range, so this time I'm actually trying the 9-hole. Wish me luck. Rip. Okay, I gotta hit the lab again. Trying to learn how this thing flies. Nice, yes sir. We'll see. Depending on how it goes, I might send a couple clips to the channel, to the Discord. And I have something extremely exciting to announce coming up on Friday, but kind of thinking to just keep it to myself for now. And I know I'm teasing, but I'm doing something extremely exciting on Friday, guys. Can't wait. Let's go get a landing performance check down in Charlotte. So let's see, I'm going to come to the progress page here. Nope, not here. Right here. So 10.2 is what we'll be landing with. I have 11.7. We'll just deduct like 1,000 from our gross weight. So our gross weight is 137.8. I'm going to call it 136.8. 136.8 is our landing weight. Now the weather down in Charlotte, I don't see anything crazy. Hourly temperature 30 degrees, hourly dew point 20 degrees. 6 hour precipitate or 6 hour maximum temperature is 34.4, so just as hot as Atlanta. Minimum temperature 30. Sheesh. Pressure going up by 0.02 hectopascals. Alright, 136.8 I said, 136.8 dry, apply METAR, and runway 36 center or right? I said 36 right. 36 right. Again, we need a factor landing distance of 8,000. I have, or 8,000, we need 8,059. We have 8,676. So still auto brakes 1 would work just fine. I'm going to select that. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking on behalf of Delta Airlines. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this second leg from Atlanta down to Charlotte. Weather down in Charlotte is hot, few clouds, 30 degrees. We're going to start a descent in about 5 minutes. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of this flight with your tray table stowed and your seatbelts secured. The cabin crew will come around in a few moments to make sure what we just said is indeed happening. We hope that you enjoy the remainder of this flight, and if Charlotte is home, welcome home in advance. Otherwise, if you're in transit, we wish you a safe flight after this. On behalf of your first officer, this is Captain Simple, and your cabin crew, I'd like to thank you for choosing Delta Airlines. And cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. So that's set. Let's get an outside view. Check. Good. Quick laugh break for the pilot, and I'll be right back. All this water I've been drinking. 1 second. Alright, we're back. Mark, alt. star, it should say alt cruise as soon as it captures it. Alt star, alt cruise. Boom, Mach alt cruise, nav, good. Our first restriction, I said, hold on, let me make sure if there's any VATSIM. Please have some VATSIM, no VATSIM, okay, roger. So it's gonna be a uncontrolled arrival into Charlotte, no problemo. So what we're gonna do is CR star. So I wanna aim for like 240 before cup, or by cup. Maybe 260 by cup, but minimum 240, nothing lower. So I can go ahead and pick that right now in my FCU, Flight Control Unit, 240. Boom. And we'll start our descent in about, well, I calculated it to be right now. You know what? Let's go by the managed mode this time. Let's see how it does. Because I don't think the restrictions, like I'm pretty happy with the profile it gave me this time. So let's see. So it wants to go from 210 at Cake to 13,000, but we have 25 miles to make it happen. Yep, that's good. So we need 24 miles if you multiply it by 3. That's fine. And then from 13 to 12, obviously that's fine, and it can come down 1,000 feet in 3 nautical miles. And then 12,000 to 10,000 within 5 miles. Yeah, I'm happy with the profile this time, so I'm going to let it manage and see how it does. So what we're going to do is, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to wait exactly until the calculated top of descent and start our descent there, just to see how the McDo profile does this time. I have a feeling it'll work out just fine. But as always, we'll monitor if it's doing something funky, or if it's leaving us too high, then obviously we're gonna intervene and we're gonna use vertical speed mode. Frame check up here. Still 30 FPS, but again, that has a lot to do with me streaming as well. It's way more in the green when I'm not streaming, but let's not get too caught up over the numbers. If it looks more or less okay, if it seems smooth, we'll take it. What are we doing for likes today? We are still at 14 likes. If you haven't pressed that like button already, do it, guys. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate the support. Alright. Started descent. That was my bad. I missed the time to, I let it go a little bit. So we're going to go more drag. Speed brakes, no problem. It's going to catch up to profile. Oh no, don't do a dirty dive bomb. What are you doing, Phoenix? 7,000 feet? Are you kidding me? That's not how you catch the profile. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight producer captain speaking, I think some of you may notice that we're doing a little bit of a steep descent there. Nothing to be worried about. The computer was just catching up to the profile. We're a little bit high, but rest assured everything's operating safely and the aircraft is in complete working order. And we'll have you down on the ground shortly in about 15 minutes. Thank you. Alright, let's go ground. Arm the ground spoilers. Good. So yeah, that was totally my fault. I missed the point for starting my descent. I went past it, so we were high, so that was my bad, but it shouldn't do a dive bomb at 7,000 feet a minute. Fellow passenger says, what is a profile, Captain? Well, that's a good point. That is a good point. I should keep it less technical. Any terrain and stuff to worry about? Not really. Nice and flat. What is the MSA? 3,800 as of 25 nautical miles around runway 18 left. So 3,800 feet is the maximum or the minimum safe altitude, minimum sector altitude. Now we're on profile, we're on speed. We want to be at 270 at cup. 270 at cup, that's good. It's in there. Let's see how the profile does. Let's see how it does. Approach is online? Yes, Raf, the bearer of good news. It is online. Good. So let's tune them in. Charlotte arrival 121.15. Thanks for that, Raf.
Charlotte Airport arrival information, Quebec 2352 Zulu. Wind
Quebec.
320 at 3. Visibility 10. Ceiling 5000 broken. Temperature 30. Dew point 20. Altimeter 3009er. Simultaneous approach is in use. Expect visual approach 3SIXR, 3SIXC, 3SIXL. Notices to air mission.
I guess that's runway 36.
523 closed. Runways 523 available for taxi. Train required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity vicinity airport. Read back all hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
I just want to see how old Quebec is one more
Charlotte
time.
Airport arrival information, Quebec 2352 Zulu. Wind 320 at 3. Visibility 10. Ceiling 5000 broken.
Alright, I'm good.
Temperature 30. Dew point.
Charlotte arrival Quebec 2352, so 1952, so it's about 50 minutes old. No problemo. We are depressurizing, that's good. Alright, next altitude restriction, we can go all the way down to 17, we have that bugged. We want to be up between 17 and 260 for cake. And yeah, 120.5 is the Charlotte's approach. Frequency 120.5 is in and checked. Again, maintaining 270 knots beautifully. The Fenix really doing better in this second sector than the first one, isn't it? It's behaving a lot better, guys. Alright, we're not going to bust the 17,000 by cake minimum. We're only 2 miles out and we're at 22, so we're going to keep going at all the way down to 11,000. What gates? Let's see. Good question. So 36, hold on, what am I doing? 36 right. So we're gonna vacate on the left. We're gonna have to cross 23. We're going to the carrier air terminal, the main one. Let's see, Raf, it's gonna be, let's go to one of the Charlies. You go to like Charlie 15 or something, Raf? Charlie 15, Charlie 13, something like that. So I'll ask for Charlie 15. How about that? I'll go to gate Charlie 15. We have information Quebec. Everything's good. Altimeter is 3009er. We'll have that on deck. We got a company message. More than likely it's going to be an ADC delay code, which we're going to blame on the ATC for incorrect departure time. Yep, Delta Ops. Send ADC code 1,276 minutes. That is very late. No, I'm just joking. I pulled the time back. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go 0D1 because that's the code for incorrect departure time. Blame it on the dispatch. And it's gonna say message received, so we're gonna have to clear that. There we go. ADC received, beautiful, and altimeter 30. 09er. Let's set that right now. 09er, 09er, set once, twice, QNH 1019, 3 times, set, check. And then furthermore, descending down to, I can go down to 11,000, that's still set. And we're gonna go, it should slow it down to 250 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and contact approach now. And we are about 50 to the west. To the southwest. Charlotte approach, good evening. Delta 2337 with information Quebec. We're about 50 southwest of the field for 36 right.
Delta 2337, Charlotte approach, good evening. Expect a visual approach runway 36 right, Charlotte altimeter 3009er.
Visual approach 36 right, 3009er, Delta 2337. Alright, good. Is Tower online? We got Charlotte Tower too, 118.1. Beautiful, guys. This is working out perfectly. We have Charlotte ground as well. Look at that. The only thing we're missing is Atlanta center, but at this point we're in Charlotte approach territory anyways. It doesn't matter. So 118.1. That's for when he sends us over to Tawa. Displays are lagging, but still less laggy than last time. You forgot to click your chrono on takeoff? That's not the worst mistake you can make, Eli. Okay, I want to be at 250 knots by Jones. Let's see if it'll bug it down or if I should intervene. Nope, it's bugging it down. Beautiful. Thrust idle.
Follow coach Delta 1217 with information Quebec in the given dawn 3 arrivals for vehicles right and cycling 110.
Delta 1217, Charlotte approach, are you able to take 36 center?
Yeah, we're taking the center of those close.
Roger, Delta 1217, expect a visual approach runway 36 center, Charlotte altimeter 3009er.
Thanks. Visual approach 36 center, those close.
Alright, so between dub, I would be at between
Delta
12
2337, fly heading 040, so maintain 4000.
Fly heading 040 down to 4000, Delta 2337.
Delta 1217, depart dub heading 040 to maintain 5000.
Depart dub heading 040 to maintain 5000.
Alright. 030. I'm between Huntsville and Birmingham right now. This is going to be a long 4 hours. Where are you flying to again? Landing light, seatbelt signs. We're on vectors. Off the star now.
Delta 2337, turn right heading 070. Vectors for the visual approach 36 right.
Right heading 070, Delta 2337.
And Delta 1217, you can actually depart dub heading 070.
Depart dub heading 070.
Alright, I am going to keep descending. Thrust auto open, descend down to 4000. I landed to Salt Lake City, nice. So there's the vector. Vector from airplane. What's your vector? We're going down to 4,000, vectored for the ILS, or vectored for the visual, but we'll back it up with the ILS, that's fine. And I'm gonna go approach phase activate, get ahead of the airplane. That's fine, VAP is 136, but we have the speed selected, so it's not gonna go down to green dot. And the green dot speed is in the A320 is just the optimal lift over drag ratio. So the clean flap speed at flap 0, but also optimal lift over drag ratio. So depending on your weight and everything, it might be a little bit varying every time, but it's generally around 210. Alright, I am going to go ahead and bring it down to 210. And I'll confirm speed as ours. Confirm speed as ours for Delta 2337.
Delta 2337, say again?
Is the speed our discretion, Delta 2337?
Delta 2337, affirmative, speed your discretion. Actually, if you could, turn 10 degrees right for me.
10 degrees to the right, our discretion for the speed, Delta 2337. Alright, 10 degrees right. We got it. Beautiful. Looking good. I'm going to check my pressurization one more time. Cabin going down to 1800. It's 1800 and decreasing, and Delta P is 2.0. I can't talk anymore. I've talked too much this stream. All right. We're about 15 out. So field should be at our... Field should be at my 11, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, 18 miles. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, give me flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. I'm going to bring it back down to 200 knots. Coming down to 4,000 feet, beautiful. So 10 o'clock, 18 miles. Okay, field in sight. I believe those are the approach lights, yeah.
Delta 2337 Shaw Airport's going to be at your 10 o'clock, about 17 miles reporting at field in sight.
Looking, Delta 2337. Just make sure we got it completely in sight. Field in sight, Delta 2337.
Delta 2337, clear for the visual approach, runway at 36 right.
Clear for the visual approach, 36 right, Delta 2337, thanks. Alright, we're clear for the visual.
And Delta 1217 traffic, 11 o'clock and Airbus A320. It's going to be eastbound at 4,000 feet, reporting at traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight, that's close.
Delta 1217, maintain visual separation from the traffic. Charlotte Airport is going to be at your 10 o'clock, about 17 miles, reporting at field in sight.
Only maintain visual separation from company aircraft and at the airport side.
Delta 1217, you clear for the visual approach, runway 36 center.
Clear visual 36 center, Delta 1217.
Alright, speed's 180, looking good. So I see 36 left and 36 right. Can't tell. That light is kind of going perpendicular to the rest. I don't know what that's, if that's 36 center or not. It's kind of hard to tell since we're in the sim and not real life. Yeah, sick do at 3,000 and missed approach altitude, climb to 1320, then climbing right turn.
2,500.
2,500. Not checked. Where is it? Where's the radio altimeter? Okay, interesting. But yeah, I have myself on a nice Victor Vector here.
Delta 2337, contact Charlotte Tower 118.1. See you next time.
18-1 for Tower, Delta 2337. See ya. Alright, so let's see. There's 36. I just can't see center. Is this left and right? Where's center? Why can't I see center? Anyways, we're gonna cast the Loke. We're gonna go 040 in a little bit. Actually, this vector should work. We're doing 050 for 36. Actually, it's a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna go 040. You ideally want to be 30 degree for the intercept, but this should work out just fine. We're gonna go Loke. Actually, we'll go approach. Charlotte Tower, good evening. Delta 2337, visual 36 right.
Delta 2337, runway 36 right, wind 320 at 3, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 right, Delta 2337.
Charlotte Tower, Delta 1217, visual 36 center.
Delta 1217, runway 36 center, wind 320 at 3, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 center, Delta 1217.
Alright, beautiful. We're gonna go gear down. Speed check, flaps 3. Parallel landing, it's gonna be sexy. Ralph, where you at? 36 entering?
Delta 1217, reduce speed to your slowest approach speed possible, please.
Reducing to our slowest approach possible with the
Gear down, 3 greens, no red, flaps full indicated.
And maintain visual
landing, no blue.
separation with the traffic, company traffic on the right side.
Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. So Ralph's behind us a little bit, so I can't really see him out my window, but that's pretty cool. Parallel approaches, we got it. One last thing to check before I take over manually. Where am I exiting here? 36 right, I want to vacate on the left. Probably cross 23 first. We'll see how it goes, where we stop. Recording. How many miles? I'm 5 miles out. I'll let the recording go a little bit more. Beautiful. Looking good. Beautiful stream. I've enjoyed it thus far. Let's go record. Good. And we are clear to land. Alright guys. Smash the like button if you haven't already. 1,000 my aircraft. We got pretty much a headwind straight on the nose, which is good. 3 knots, calm. Has anybody recognized you on VATSIM? What do you mean, Eli? Oh, like a simple takeoff? No, I don't think so, to be honest. They're all just my own viewers, Eli. I haven't had anybody recognize me, no.
$400.
Alright, 2 red, 2 white on the paps, looking good.
100 above.
300.
Minimum.
200.
Runway in sight, landing, 2 red, 2 white.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Floaty. Oh, nose down gently. We managed to get the nose down gently too, and we beat the 46. Oh my god. Spoilers. Reverse green. Diesel.
Delta 2337, welcome to Charlotte. Exit left when able. Contact ground 121.9er.
Left when able, ground 121.9er, Delta 2337. See ya. Alright. Welcome down to Charlotte, guys. What a stream. Sheesh. 2 beautiful butter landings. Absolute perfection. A little floaty though, a little floaty, but we'll take it. All right, let me clean it up here. Yeah, that was a greaser, Eli. That was an absolute greaser. All right, let me stop here. Ground 121.9er.
American 213 and Charlotte Tower. You on the frequency?
Alright, where are we? Let me stop the recording quick. I am at Charlie and Alpha. Ground, good evening. Delta 2337 vacated. Runway 36 right at Alpha, holding short Charlie.
Delta 2337, welcome home. Where are you parking?
We're going to Charlie 15 at the Charlie concourse for Delta 2337.
Roger. You can taxi to the ramp via Charlie Mike, cross 23 at Mike. Or, sorry, cross 23 at Charlie.
Charlie, cross 23 at Charlie, Mike to the ramp, Delta 2337, thanks. So we're going to take a right.
Thanks for flying through Charlotte.
Thank you. Alright.
Delta 239, Monitor Tower 18-1, have a good flight.
Hold on.
Monitor Tower. Yeah.
And ground for Delta 2337, we're a little past Charlie. We can't make that turn. Can we go from Romeo, cross 23 at Romeo?
Yeah, Delta 2337. Yeah, it's no problem. I just couldn't see which way you were facing. So you can do Charlie Romeo, cross 23 at Romeo, and continue your taxi.
Okay, Romeo, cross 23 at Romeo into the ramp for Delta 2337, thanks.
No problem, thanks for flying.
Alright, perfect.
Charlie ground is close to 36 center.
To 1217, welcome home. Thanks for the ramp via Echo.
Red via Echo, that's close to
Alright, I'm going to keep the, I can turn off the landing lights, but I'll keep the strobes and the turn-offs on for now as we're crossing. So clear on the left, clear on the right, crossing Romeo, and then we'll go to Charlie, Charlie 15. We can stop our flight time, 46 minutes. 10 seconds and 54 so far on the block time. Beautiful. So again, I think Mr. Laboom TV is in the house. GG, simple in chat. Let's rock and roll out of here. Oh, Laboom, we're back. We've just done two legs, and we just made it back to Charlotte. So thank you for joining. Don't forget to smash that like button, Laboom. Thanks for tuning in, sir. All right, let's stop it here for a sec and see where Charlie 15 is. Charlie 15, Charlie 15. Okay, so it's going to be on the other side, on there. Clean that up. Alright, Charlie 15 is going to be pretty much over here. Let's see if we can get GS6 to guide us here. Gate Charlie 15. It should work. Looks like it's working. What a flight, guys. I super enjoyed both those approaches and landings.
Even ground of 554 to pick up final plan clearance over to JFK with information Delta.
Of 554, you're cleared to the John F. Kennedy. There is a 4 departure clause transition in this file. Maintain 1000, so 3701.
Yeah, I think that's the marshal right there.
Departures offline. Or correction, departures 120.5, squawk 2204.
Let's go. Turn off all these and taxi. Oops. Taxi lights coming off. It is off. Good.
Yeah, 5554, can you repeat that through PDC? Sorry, I didn't catch anything you can say. It's really hard to understand you. Sorry about that.
No problem.
American 1649 ready to taxi to 36 Charlie.
Wants me more to the left, but that's fine. I'm gonna go stop. Good enough. I'm not gonna be picky with this. Look at that takeoff.
Okay, all aircraft on there's gonna be a ground stop.
Positive rate, gear up. Come on, gear up. Gear up. You're gonna stall. Look at that AOA. That's a high AOA. Alright. Parking brakes. Set. And we can stop squawking Mo Charlie and TCAS off and all this good stuff off, and APU bleed can come on. Yeah, ground stop is, they gotta stop everybody.
Just stand by a little bit.
I think they're stopping everybody, Ref. That's what a ground stop means. Now in the sim, I don't know why they're doing it, but. Alright, APU bleed is on. We're gonna go engine number 2, engine number 1. Let's go GSX deboard. And we can come up here, fuel pumps off, and seatbelt signs off, and we can go emergency off, emergency exit lights, and no smoking can go off, beacon light can go off. Ground control on CVR again, turn off our radars. Alright. Had to exit the sim, it was acting weird. Okay, no problem, sir. Thanks for flying with us as usual, Mr. Rav. That was really fun, man. Clear all this arrival measures, thank you. So another successful ops in the book for Delta Airlines. Let me turn the sounds down so you guys don't go deaf when I go outside. That parking wasn't bad. GSX was incorrect, I think. It was telling me like 1 point whatever meters to this way. Like I'm on the center line. I'm not completely on the center line, but it wasn't bad.
Ground stop is complete. All aircraft, you can resume your normal taxi.
United 1649 ready for taxi. I'm sorry, American 1649 ready for taxi.
Ralph says I got a minus 211. That's all good.
I refiled. I didn't know if it went through.
Anything between anything like 250 and less, I'm happy. Honestly, anything under 300, Raf, I really don't care. I could care less. Anything over 300, yeah, it starts to get pretty hard. But even then, I thought I heard on one of the streams, V1 was saying that you don't trigger a maintenance inspection on the landing gear unless your landing rate is like something stupid high. He said like 800 or something like that. So the margins are quite high, which makes sense. Like these landing gears are designed to take a lot of stress. Okay, let's do a little screenshot action here. Save as. Delta 2337 KATL arrival. We'll take one from the other side, but these two on top of each other are kind of ruining it. We'll go like this. There we go. That's not bad.
United 1649.
Beautiful. Save as. KATL arrival number 2. Save. Beautiful. All right. Let's go say bye to the packs. Where are they? It says they're deboarding, but they're not even here. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let me stop. I already stopped the recording, that's good. Let me play some music. Every plane tire leaves around a pound of rubber on the runway on a semi-firm landing. So Eli, I completely agree with that, because when I'm spotting at YYZ, sometimes like even if it looks like kind of a smooth landing, but there's a little bit of smoke I see from the tire, comes right to my nose. Like literally 2 minutes later, I'm like smelling burnt rubber. I was like, how much rubber did they leave? Jeez, that didn't even look like too hard of a landing. Raf says I've left like 5 pounds of rubber per day. No, Raf, you're butters by Rafa. Come on. That was fun, guys. Shit. That was really fun. I'm so happy that the Fenix stopped its lag. Again, whether it had to do with the tweaking of our settings or not, maybe. I mean, it did seem to definitely help to bring down those terrain level of details and everything. Oh, Jetway you won't see any passengers because Jetway not close enough? Is that what is going on? Let's see, can I like operate the Jetway this way?
Charlie Ground, that should fix everything on your end for American 1649, and we are ready to taxi.
American 1649, yes sir. Runway 36 center. Taxi via Mike Echo, cross 5 at Echo.
Beautiful.
Mike Echo, cross 5 at Echo.
Let's see, do I see the packs now?
Charlie Ground, number 123 Alpha Bravo, on the ground Air National Guard, ramming late report to the east, 2,500 for Charlotte downtown sightseeing.
Alright, we're going to pretend they're unloading. Alright, see ya.
Bravo, Charlotte
Thank
Ground,
you, sir.
hello.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
1, stand
Take
by.
care. Nice
and
landing.
American
Thank you.
1649, confirm you're squawking, let's see, 3155.
Classic.
Will Scrock 3155, American 1649.
Just flew over
Number
Memphis.
123
Nice.
Bravo, got your clearance badger to the copy.
Ready, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Seems like you're about like a third of the way there,
Bravo,
Eli.
maintain, you're cleared to the Charlotte class. Bravo, maintain VFR below 4,000, departure 120.15, squawk. 1 second. Squawk 6301.
I'm gonna take one more screenshot here.
3 Alpha Bravo.
Screenshot. Save that.
Squawking 6301, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Alright.
And
I'm gonna get off VATSIM.
4,000.
I guess we can get rid of everything and get the replay going here. So we'll go toggle Jetway, close all that. We'll go to panel states, ready. Flat full. Ground spoiler armed. All right. Everything is good to go. V-Pilot is out of here. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on today's stream. Raf, shout out to Raf for flying with us. Satui, I don't know what happened to Satui. I think he got busy and had to drop off, but thanks for flying with us, at least in the beginning. KW Airlines, always welcome. Fly with Raf and Eli, Mr. Brendan Berry, Evac Donna on Twitch. Sawyer's Aviation was in the house. Scott was in the house. Thanks for that dono as well, Scott. I appreciate you, man. Again, Brendan Barry, always a legend of the channel. We had Ulis183 from Twitch as well. Chat was busy tonight. Love it. Laboom TV, thanks for tuning in the end there. Appreciate you guys. Let's roll the replay and get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna... Whoopsies. I'm gonna leave you guys with the replay and get out of here. Here we go.
The year is 1991.
Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Fenix.
Alright guys, until next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see ya!
to rise from the ashes.